Good evening and welcome to Pickle Vision. We're back. It's Wednesday. We're doing a live stream. We're doing a thing. Back to normal viewing, I guess. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's lovely to have you all here in the chat. We'll go through the chat very shortly and just see who we've got with us. But yes, thank you very much for tuning in. It's lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you all. It's been a while. I took a few weeks off for various reasons, which I'll get to in a bit. But we're back. We're going to do some building. I've got some Star Wars Legion stuff to start doing and start working my way through. Yes. Shiny new opening. That's been the opening for a long time. That has been the opening for a long time. That's not new. It's probably just that I've not been here for such a long time. That's what it is. But yes, welcome to the stream, everyone. Let's have a quick look through the chat. We'll have a look through the chat in a sec. There's still people appearing and turning up. I want to say hello to everyone. Don't want to miss anybody. So yes, sorry that I've been away for a while. I've had a few things going on. Work has been super busy, which has meant that I've been getting home super tired and not really wanting to do anything other than just sort of sit and watch TV or play Xbox. It's been a long few weeks. On top of that, I was painting and preparing for... I've got really bad hiccups. I was painting and preparing for Golden Demon, which I went to this weekend just gone. So it was kind of all hands on deck, trying to get that finished. And sort of stressing about that, stressing about videos and stuff. I hadn't put a video out for like 3 weeks, over 3 weeks. Because the last one that I had put out was my Stranger Things vignette. Until earlier on today. I finished editing a video last night. And I did the thumbnail early today and got that out today. So I'm back. But as I said before, like the streams have sort of taken a little bit of a backseat. Just because... it's they're always like a secondary thing for me. I am not a streamer. I make videos and obviously I have work and stuff, and the streams are just a nice bonus thing that I get to do if I'm not stressing about everything else. But I do apologise that it's been a few weeks since I've been here. So yeah, as I said, today I've got a pile of Star Wars Legion stuff, which you can see some of it down there. Yes, that is 4 core boxes of Clone Wars stuff, and I've also got a pile of stuff here that comes up to here. That's all the way down to the floor, and it gets wider as it gets towards the bottom. So I asked my Patreon members earlier on today what I should work on today. Basically, I need to start getting building done. I said that I would have all my Star Wars Legion stuff done before I hit 10k subs, and now we are on our way there. I think we're about 8.5, about 850 away, so we are very close. So I need to start getting some building done. So tonight I'm going to build a Dwarf spider droid. If we get this done really quick, then I'm going to build some Stap riders as well, or maybe like one of the characters, like maybe Cad Bane or Grievous or something, but I think it'll be this and then maybe some Stap Riders. But yeah, I will be doing a big video on all my Star Wars Legion stuff over the course of this month, and that will probably be out next month at some point, hopefully. I've got a couple of other videos. One is already filmed, I just need to edit it, which is my painting part of my Golden Demon entry. Talking through what I did paint-wise and the whole process. I need to get that edited, but it is filmed. And the other one is one that I want to film, which will be getting my Golden Demon entry reviewed by someone who won a Golden Demon at the event. I've been in talks with someone that I met there. I've gotten quite well with them, and we're gonna sort that out at some point in the next few weeks. So that'll be really cool, actually, for me to get feedback and for you guys as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's what we've got coming up. I've got a couple of other smaller videos planned as well, but I'm mainly going to be working on Star Wars this month, and then next month I'm going to be working on Skaven, because I need to get my 800-point Skaven army built and painted before the end of November, because I'm going to Warhammer World with a friend of mine towards the end of November to play a few games of Age of Sigmar. It's going to be good. So, anyway, let's take a look through the chat, see who we've got with us this evening, who has joined us. So, we've got Lau SW, that is Lau from the Discord, and one of our brand new patrons. Thanks very much for tuning in. First comment of the evening, absolutely top. You get a gold star. Well done. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've got Cat Cave Hobbies. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've got Bateman007. Thanks very much for joining us, bud. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Who else have we got? Mr. Boffnet. Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks very much for tuning in. One of our fantastic moderators. Don't know what I'd do without you guys. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. Pirate Queen Pickle, all the way from the other room. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. Another one of our fantastic moderators, and quite honestly, the brains behind the channel, if we're honest, as well as the looks. We've got Katie Graham. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. We've also got Gina Doherty. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. Welcome to the stream. We've got Andrus Stockett. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. It is lovely to see you. It feels like coming home. Doing this stream, seeing all these familiar faces, it feels like coming home. Welcome to the stream. We've got Mr. Bram is here with us as well. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. I know that the Gronfelds are off this evening. They are taking an evening off of moderation duties. So we've got all of the mod team that is currently on duty. Welcome, each and every one of you. We've got Al Ritchie. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. You did not miss a new intro. It is the same intro. Don't panic. Although I did watch it as it was playing, I was looking at it and thinking I should probably update that a little bit. It's a little bit dated now. I filmed that when I first started using my new camera, so it's a little bit on the dated side. I think I can probably do a better job at that. The plan was always just to have that as a temporary one and then update it with footage from videos as time went on, and I just haven't got around to doing it. So yeah, maybe that's something that I need to sort out at some point. Void Captain Bazooka making a very smooth landing. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in this evening. Got Sound Fettler, a familiar name. Thanks very much for tuning in, bud. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for joining us here today. And that is everyone in the chat. So hello to each and every one of you, and thanks to everyone that is just hanging out and watching, that's not in the chat, that just likes to observe. Thanks very much for tuning in. Pirate Queen Pickle, could I possibly have a top up on my drink? Star Wars glass, because you know, Star Wars. So yes, welcome to the stream. I am sorry that I've been away for a while. Make a new intro, our Christmas present. Ooh, that's a good idea for the new year. Thank you very much. Glamorous assistant, Pirate Queen Pickle. You can't see her. That's probably by design.
Probably for the best.
It's not. I like being able to see you. Love you. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. The end of the year, Christmas present, new intro. To be fair, that was always an idea that I'd had, was to update the intro every year. It just felt like this one was a little bit rough, and I felt like I could do a better job. But maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that can be something that my Patreons can help me decide. Ideas for the new intro. Let's go crazy with it. Let's make it absolutely ridiculous. Let's go mental. Look at this. We've got some absolute YouTube royalty joining us this evening. Coming in from wherever it is that he lives. I can't remember. Somewhere near-ish to me, but not super near. We've got Rivers Rook Miniatures. I don't know where I was going with that. Rivers Rook Miniatures, the king of Monday night streams. Thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I've missed you guys too. I've missed you guys as well. It has been sad that I've not had either the motivation, the energy, or the time to stream for the last few weeks. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here this evening. This white hoodie is playing absolute havoc with the lighting on here. It just looks like looks like I'm a hologram. Like I'm just glowing from like here up. Who else we got? Big Mac Dan Skull. What an absolute legend. This guy. Can we have a round of applause, please, in the chat for Big Mac Dan Skull? This guy is an absolute top lad, and I'll explain why in a little while. What else we got? The Misadventures of Mr. Gertie. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Glad to be here. Nice to finally get a chance, even if I am on holiday. Sound Fettler, you're always welcome. And whenever you can and do turn up, it is very much appreciated. So thank you very much. Monkey Boy 7, thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. A shot-for-shot remake of Apocalypse Now, says Boffnet. That might be a little bit of a tall order. Coming in from the bath. Awesome. That is the image that I wanted in my head. Yeah, Big Nick Dan Skull is an absolute legend because I was going to Golden Demon at the weekend anyway, and I was just going to drive there and back every day because I live like 50 minutes away. Big Nick Dan Skull unfortunately had to pull out at the last moment, and only went and donated his hotel room to myself, which is an absolute baller move, and I am indebted forever for making that weekend a hell of a lot easier and more pleasant. And it was nice to meet up with you for breakfast on the Friday morning as well. So yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. If you enjoy what we do, both here on the streams when I do them, and over on the main channel with the videos, please consider supporting the channel. There's a few different ways you can do so. The main way is to join our Patreon group campaign, what are they called? Patreon page? I don't know what they're called. It's the Patreon. Over there, if you join that, there's a few different tiers. If you join, you'll get access to the VIP room on Discord. You'll get access to exclusive content just for Patreons. There's also extra things that you'll get depending on what tier you sign up to, such as stickers that we send out, which are super cool holographic ones. I haven't got any to hand. They are all over there. But they're cool holographic stickers. You also get to do stuff like pick topics for videos, and other bits and pieces like that. That is the best way to support us. If you want to support us in any other way, there's our affiliate links in the description down below. If you order through them, whenever you're ordering hobby products or new projects, it gives us a kickback and it doesn't cost you guys anything extra. But sorry, I've got a real bad frog in my throat. The best way to support us is to carry on checking out the videos, checking out the streams when we do them, sharing it with your nerd friends, anyone that you think would like what we do here on the Pickle Jar and Pickle Vision, and just spread the word. Right, that is that done. I love stickers. Monkey Boy 7, stickers are awesome. The stickers are amazing. Thank you very much, Gina. I have not got. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, they're here. They're here on the shelf. So I can quickly show. I should have these to hand really when I am when I'm shilling the Patreon. So you get a set of 4. So you get the Pickle Jar logo. You get me as a salamander. You get me as a Necron, and you get our very own channel mascot, Loki. So there you go. That is what you get if you join. If you join the Patreon, I think that is the £5 tier. You get that after a couple of months. We get them sent out, confirm your addresses and stuff. But yes, everyone that has had them so far seems to enjoy them. So there you go. Right, so tonight we are building a Dwarf Spider Droid. Let's move over to the desk view. We're over here. It's super close because I'm usually using this for painting. And obviously I'm building today. I don't think... No, it's not zoomed in at all, so that is just where we're at. Once we've got it out of the box, it should be fine. So how are you guys? What have you guys been up to? What is the... What is it they say? What's the 411? Is that a giant snail on the desk behind you? That is a giant snail on the desk behind me. I think if I turn this light on... this is what I've been painting for work over the last couple of days. Giant snail. I've got a couple of bits left to finish on it. There's some mushrooms growing out of the shell down here, and I've got the eyes to finish painting. But other than that, yes, that is a giant snail, and that is all I'm going to show you, because that is a big spoiler for a video for work, which I'm very much looking forward to putting together. It's been fun. It's been fun working on that. As soon as I sort of found out that we'd got that to do, like that was a thing that we were doing, I was very much looking forward to it. So yeah, giant snail. As always, guys, we're going to be looking at Loki approved at about 9 o'clock. So if you, they're the instructions, they're the cards. At some point we should do a stream. Don't worry about it. I left it on my desk intentionally. I was wondering if anyone was going to notice it, so well done on you. Yeah, at some point I should do a stream where I literally just go through and sort out all of my Star Wars Legion cards. I've got card sleeves for them. I've got deck boxes for them. So I should really go through and sort them at some point. So, right, okay, so that is the first page. Okay, let's get started on getting this put together then. So, there's not many pieces. I thought it was going to be... I thought there'd be more than this, to be honest. I thought it was going to be bigger. Maybe it's smaller than I thought. That's what she said. So yeah, anyway, what have you guys been up to? What has been happening in your guys' hobby world, I guess? So I need AO3, which is this one. Quality content for the 10k X amount of hours stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally just me sorting cards, putting them into. It's just one of them things that's like I want to do it at some point, so that they're nice and organised. But I'm always busy with other stuff, so if I can just sit and chat to you guys while I'm doing it. So I need A18. I dozed off. Sorry, it's absolutely no problem at all. Don't worry about it. I have that effect on people. Hammy, I am building the Dwarf spider droid tonight, and depending on how quickly I get it built, we're going to work on some Stap riders as well. Although I do think that... So I had a quick sneak peek at Loki Approved before I went live earlier, and it looks like it's going to be a long one, which I'm not surprised because it's been a few weeks since I've been live, since we've done a Loki Approved, so it doesn't surprise me. I need O1 and O2, which are these two pieces. So yeah, we're going to see how we get on. It doesn't look like this is going to be super complicated to build, famous last words, but we'll see. We'll see. Moved house, eventually we'll have a dedicated hobby room. Nice, bud. Hope the house move went well. Hope it wasn't too stressful. I know one of the guys from the Patreon and from the Discord, Mr. Quinger, has just moved house, and I know that it was a bit of a stress for him, but I think it's all sort of gone well, and he's just in the process of getting settled now. It was nice to see him over the weekend as well. Golden Demon was absolutely amazing, by the way. Obviously, I say obviously I didn't place. I've posted on Discord and stuff, yeah, I didn't place, which I kind of was expecting. I didn't really think that I'd get anything. I did put a lot more time into that piece than I would normally do for stuff that I do. I've knocked the camera and now it's wonky, and that's annoying my OCD. Yeah, I put a lot more time into it than I would normally have done, but still not as much time as a lot of people did for Golden Demon. So I kind of expected that I wouldn't get anything, but honestly, just being able to see all of the other entries and people's work like in person, and not only that, but like chatting with all these people. Like there were a lot of people there that I know that I talked to online, but that I have never met in person. So it was really nice to meet up with a lot of them and chat and stuff. Organise some possible future collabs. It was really, really cool. Enjoyed the entire weekend from start to finish. I was also saying because Wendy came and joined me on the Saturday and Sunday, and I was saying to her that it was actually, I'm 32 years old, and that is the first time that I have been away by myself. That Thursday and Friday, where I've been away, like not with a partner or with friends or with anything like that. I was just by myself, which was, you know, not in a bad way, but it was kind of nice to just go and sort of do my own thing. But it was nice to have Wendy there on the Saturday and Sunday as well. So this is 9. So there's 2 9s and 2 10s, which is these 4. That's a 9. So it looks like so we've got 9. Is it like a different variations? Can it be like in 2 different poses? Is that it? I think it must be able to go in 2 different poses. Yeah, it's got legs extended and then like legs back, not extended. Hobby-wise, a bit of Burnout, to be fair, so having a break, so to speak. Hoping to get back to army painting when I get back. Horus Heresy World Bearers, nice. Everyone's still raving about the Horus Heresy. I do kind of want to get in on it, but at the same time, I've got enough on at the moment. So as I said, October is kind of going to be Star Wars Legion month for me. I want to try and get most of my stuff done this month if I can. That might not be possible to get it all done. I mean, maybe. It really depends on me, I guess, and how long it takes me to build stuff. I did a quick tot up earlier of how much stuff I've got. Now, thankfully, a lot of it is already built, because I've got a lot of stuff second-hand from Murfield, but I have got a lot of stuff that does need building. Painting-wise, I don't think it'll take me too long, but building's going to be where I am slowed down quite a bit. A lot of Star Wars Legion stuff is simple to build. I mean, I have built a few B1s, and they were fiddly, but simple enough. I looked at the instructions for the droidicas, and I don't believe you. This seems simple enough. Obviously, all the other stuff like clones and things like that, they look easy enough, but that's because they're pretty much in like 3 pieces. The droids by far seem to be the fiddliest of the stuff that I've looked at. But I do love droids. I just love robots. I think I've got a problem. I'll tell you, I've got a problem of like making sure I'm leant far enough forward so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's have a look. Not painting, but prepping for a load of games coming up. Oh, nice. How's the gaming going, Boffnet? I know you recently found that new. I said not a new store, but newish for you in the gaming group. Have you had many games? Hope it's going well. What you're playing with and what you're playing against. That's what we all need to know. Just cleaning these bits up from where I've clipped it off. They do clean up pretty nice though. I will say that for Star Wars Legion stuff. They do clean up pretty nice. Finish assembling my Skaven. Need to get some bulk priming in soon. I've got the Vanguard box for my Skaven, and then I think a couple of random individual minis as well. But yeah, me and my friend decided we're both starting new Age of Sigmar armies, and we're going to go to Warhammer World towards the end of next month and play a few Paths to Glory games, like to build up to the 800 points that we're going to have, or whatever power it is. Is our basic plan. Right, so that goes like that. That goes. Does that go in there? That goes in there. Is it supposed to go a particular way? Or does it just go in? It doesn't really matter. Right, okay. Mr. Mythos, thanks very much for tuning in, bud. What an absolute legend, all the way from the USA. Our friends over at Frost and Fists. Thanks very much for tuning in, bud. Lovely to see you. Won't be getting involved in anything else. I have a 40k AdMech army to assemble and paint, and my Warcry box set to finish off, and Curse City, so I am at full capacity for the next 2 years. So I've got, what have I got? So I've got Star Wars Legion, I've got all the rest of my Necron stuff, I've got my Space Marine stuff, I've got Curse City, I've got whatever it's called, Aeronautica, I've got Hero Quest, I've got Skaven, I've got more Orcs for my other Age of Sigmar army, and that's all the big projects. I've then got all the small projects like Marvel Crisis Protocol and all the random stuff. I've got Dark Eldar stuff to do. I've got all the terrain that I need to do. So yeah, I also have a lot of projects. Right, I need to remember which way around these go, because they're supposed to go like opposite. So if I put this one in, put that one in like that, and then put this one in. In there. There you go. Clones are annoying trying to get the guns and arms lined up with super glue. I can imagine, yeah. I've not put any together, but they looked a lot easier than Necrons. Are you planning to play mainly Separatist? If so, why did you pick them? I am planning to play mainly Separatist, if I'm completely honest. I mean, the obvious joke is that I like robots. That's why I love Necrons. It's why I always said if I did fantasy, then I was going to do Tomb Kings, because they're very similar to Necrons. It's why my next 40k army is going to be AdMech, because they're like part robot. But within Star Wars, I've always liked the droid stuff. In the prequels, I really liked all the droids and stuff, and I think that they look far more interesting than the clone troopers. That's my main reasoning for it, is that I've always just preferred the look of the droids and stuff. I don't know like what they're like in game. I mean, I don't even know what the game's like really, like as in balance wise. Like, is it balanced or is it very much, you know, with there only being like, I mean, like there's some extra stuff now, but there's only a handful of things you can play as really. So is it fairly balanced? I've no idea. I just basically picked them because they look. Oh no, that's supposed to go on. Haha! Oh well. Can I get this out? Oh, right. Okay, so I've got that out. Now, will this go on? Now that I've got all the legs on. No, I'm going to have to take it all apart. And this, kids, is why you always double and then triple read the instructions before gluing. I've got my Plague Priest Skaven and my Underworld's Troggoth and his pets I need to finish, but I'm still quite worn out from Golden Demon. I hear that. I hear that. This week I'm working from home like all week. I'm doing some painting for videos because I'm doing that as well now, like painting at home. I'm doing editing, but yeah, I'm working from home all week, and that's why it felt a little bit loose, because that thing wasn't in. There you go, kids. Lesson learned. Always double, triple check everything. So yeah, but I'm like, you know, not that I don't want to see Luke, but it has been kind of nice just being able to just chill and do my own thing at home. I said do my own thing. I'm working, but like I am just kind of just sit by myself and decompress a bit, which has been nice after the weekend. It was a very busy weekend. Okay. Right, try again. Separatist kind of players you would expect droids. B1s are meat shields, while more elite troops are things like droidicars do the damage. Pre-assemble before gluing, I keep telling myself that and keep forgetting it too. I'm normally quite good. I think it's because I was distracted with the chat. That's what I'm going to blame on. I'm normally pretty good at like sort of double and triple checking. I've been burnt before when I was younger with like gluing stuff together too quickly and then going, oh, that's wrong. So yeah, I'm usually quite good, but on this occasion, clearly it caught me off guard. Not to worry, we managed to get it unassembled and sorted it. What time are we on? 25 to. We've got 25 minutes, guys, and we will be heading over to Discord to have a look through Loki Approved. For anyone that doesn't know what that is the part of the show where we look through Discord. Basically, there is a channel over on our Discord server, link down below in the description, that gets opened up when we do a live stream, and you guys are welcomed and encouraged to post your works in progress, recent finished projects, new projects, anything in between, and we look through those. and we show them off on the stream and give nice comments and feedback, and basically just to shine a light on all the stuff that you guys are doing. So yeah, if you want to have your stuff shown off on stream, head on over there and get it posted up. We'll be looking through, like I said, we'll be looking through there about 9 o'clock. So I'm hoping to have this finished by 9, because there's only a couple of pieces left. Ooh, now I have to pick a weapon. Now the issue with this is I don't know what any of the weapons do. Time to look at the cards, because that won't help me at all, because I still don't know what any of the things mean, because I've not played a game of this yet. So DSD1 self-destruct mechanism. So it either comes with a flamethrower, an ion blaster, or a laser cannon. Right, so that's the ion blaster, that's the laser cannon, and that's the flamethrower. I don't know. What? Right. Weapons on the small cards. Yeah. Put the flame laser blaster on. The flame laser blaster. I don't know what any of this means. The ion blaster's the cheapest, I think, at 10 points. Red or best dice, followed by black, then white. So surely I'll want the laser cannon. Is this how many dice I get to roll? So I get to roll 1 red, 3 black, and 1 white. Is that what I get to roll? And what's the 1 to 3? Is that's the range? Front facing means that I have to be front facing. I get that. While converting attack surges, change up to 1 that result to that other result. Right, I'm going to go with the laser cannon then on this one. I've got 2 of these to build. So I think I'll go with laser cannon on this one. And then maybe I'll pick something else for the other one. Maybe I'll just go for another laser cannon. Maybe what I need to do is buy another 4 of these, and then I can have 2 of each. I'm joking, I'm not doing that. Right, so we're going with laser cannon. Our survey said laser cannon. So I need AO... no, I need... Oh, so the laser cannon is just AO4? I think. Which is this one. So you get some spare parts in this if you want to make any of the other things. This could make for some cool scatter terrain. You know, like little rubble, like debris, scrap debris and stuff on tables. Like spare bits like this. So that's the laser. There's this other bit that looks like it should attach, but I think it just attaches to that one. I think it just attaches to the flamethrower. Yeah, it does, because it's for the fuel tanks on the sides. So now I need the top, which is this one. Sacrifice my spare B1s for that purpose. I've got so many spare B1s. But do you know what? Like, I know that I'm not going to use them all in one game, unless someone wants to play like a ridiculously big game of Star Wars. But my plan for all my B1s is to have a few different sets. So I'll have like, I don't know, how many can you can have 9 in a squad, can't you? And then, so you can have 9 in a squad, and you can take, what, 3 squads? 4 squads, generally, is like a lot. So I'll have like that many painted up as the standard colours, and then the rest of them I will split into squads of 9. And I will have like different colours. So I'll have like the yellows, I'll have blues, reds. It'll be cool. Right, okay, so this... Because then what I'll do is I'll swap them in and out depending on different games. Try and make stuff like a little bit thematic and stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool. Yep, so that just slots on there fairly easy. So I am looking forward to actually getting around to playing some Star Wars. I've got a few people nearby that do play, and that have been sort of saying, get your stuff done so we can play a game. So I am looking forward to playing. But if I'm honest, I'm just looking forward to having a load more droids in my cabinet. Did you get a new cutting mat? The big dot's gone. Yes, sir, this is a new cutting mat. So the original plan was, my old cutting mat is here still. As you can see, it's covered in what's it called? Milliput from the giant snail. Not from the giant snail, but from when I was putting it together. So the original plan was the big cutting mat was going to stay over on that desk, because this is I can't remember what size this is. It's big anyway. Like it's too big for this desk, if I'm honest. So this was going to stay on that desk because it completely covers it, and the little one was going to go over here. But it's now covered in milliput, and because I've had it sat down on the floor, sort of stood on its end, it's all bent out of shape. So I need to give it a clean before I can use it on here, really. I need my beauty sleep, so gonna have to shoot. Have an amazing stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in, bud. And I hope you enjoy your holiday. Could you turn one battle droid into Mr. Burns, or does he have a model? I don't think he has a model, but that is a fantastic idea. I would love to turn one into Mr. Burns. Right, okay, so then this just goes on like that. It doesn't feel like that. Am I missing something? Oh, it's so that you can like articulate it and have it whichever way you want. Okay, that makes sense. It's gonna be a pain to glue, but yeah. So let's just put glue around these bits then, I guess. There we go. So that's that on. And then we've just got the eyes and the antenna. So there's plenty of spare parts for little bits of terrain. Okie dokie. So this actually didn't take long to paint at all. Paint, build. We're building, we're not painting. That's not what we're doing. So yeah, this didn't take long to build at all. I thought it was going to be, having seen some of the other stuff. Like I said, the B1s weren't bad, but they were a bit fiddly. The droider cars look like they're going to be an absolute pain. Luckily, I've got 8 droidicars. That's 8 in total, so that's 16 in total because you get 8. You get 1 rolled up one and 1 stood up one for each thing. So I've got 8 that are already built. Sorry, 4 that are already built. Yeah, 8 models, 4 droidicars because you're supposed to swap them in and out depending on whether they're stood up or not. So I've got 4 that are built, and so I've only got to build 4, not the full 8, which I'm thankful for. A lot of the B1s that I've got are already built, so there's only a handful of those that I need to do. So I'm hoping that once I've got all the bits done that I need to get built, all the last bits, I can get on with painting. And like I said, once I get to painting, it should be a fairly easy process. And then there's just the antenna, which is this piece, which I'm going to use a hobby knife. Go. I really like the destroyer droids. They always look the coolest to me. They do, don't they? They are really, really cool. They just look like a pain in the arse to put together, but like the look of them is awesome. They look amazing, both in the movies and in miniatures. There we go. 1 dwarf spider droid built. There's the spare parts. It's kind of upsetting because there's only really a couple of parts missing for me to make a second one. Because really, there's only like the dome on the top, the little middle bit that goes in the middle of the body, and like the eyes and the antenna, and that's it. And I could make another one because I've got another set of legs. I've got two more weapons. So there's only like a couple of bits missing. I wonder if I could like just use some like random bits of stuff, you know, to fill out like the middle or something. That's a real shame that there's like nearly another full droid there. That is a proper shame. I might have to have a look through my bits box of stuff because I haven't really got a lot of Star Wars. I mean, I might have by the time I've finished doing all this, but like I've got plenty of bits. Surely I've got something that would fit-ish, and then it has to go on the base like that, so that it is facing forwards. 3D print the bit you need. Get some styrene and make the missing parts. So the missing parts, let's put him up there so he's not going to get knocked. The parts that I'm missing are, so it's this bit that goes like in the middle. If it's all this middle bit, I've got the legs, I've got the other weapons. So yeah, it's literally this middle bit, which is basically just what everything attaches to, and the top and like the eyes and the antenna, but like I could sculpt them. That's really upsetting. I was so close to being able to get 2 droids out of that set. I'm definitely going to have a look and see if I can like kit bash or convert something. You need to keep the X on the base visible for your firing arc. Well, it's that, isn't it? Because I will absolutely be putting stuff on my base. I'm not going to leave these as clear plastic. You can get a template arc from Etsy. 3D print the missing parts. Maybe. Or maybe I can 3D print something that will work as. If I'm honest, the parts that I need, like the bits that everything attaches to, the inside part, I could probably make that fairly easily because it doesn't really need to look that nice. It's the bit on the top that I would be missing. Put lines on the rim where the lines are. That is a fantastic idea, Boffnet. That is a great idea. Just cut some lines into the edge of the base. That's a good idea. But there you go, 1 dwarf spider droid. Built a lot faster than I was expecting. So much so that we've actually finished building 5 minutes before Loki approved, which I don't think I have ever finished anything before Loki approved. Usually it's usually I'm running over and then having to finish stuff after Loki approved. So that was an interesting change. If you have a square box, you could use that for a head. A square box. The illustrated picture makes the droid look like a demented version of the 3D Pac-Man. Brilliant. But yeah, I've got another one I need to build. I don't even know where the box is. Somewhere. I've got so much Star Wars stuff. I am looking forward to getting it all done. Like once it's all built, painting it is going to be like a breeze. Especially all the B1s. Like the paint scheme for the B1s is so easy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started on them. That's the first B1 built. Once I've got everything built, I need to learn how to play the game. I mean, once I've got everything built, I get to play the game. That's the way to look at it. What else have I got to build that's unique? Because I've got a lot of B1s. I've got some droider cars. I've got another one of them. And then I've got 2 boxes of Stap Riders. So that's 4 Stap Riders. So I should bring my clones to recycle your B1s at Christmas. Absolutely. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. So we put a post out on Discord Monday? I can't remember. Basically, we had looked at... we had organised a meetup for the 4th of December. The dome bit doesn't look too big. Would the blister from a back of Tofifi be the right size? I don't know. It's worth a look though. So yeah, we had organised a Christmas get together on the 4th of December. Now the original plan was to go to Warhammer World, meet up there, play a few games, get together, have a few laughs, play a few games, either grab food there if it's not busy, or head to the pub down the road that we went to last time. And just, you know, it's a nice get together for Christmas, for the Discord. Now, when we've looked, there's actually an event on at Warhammer World on that day that's like a private ticketed event. So we, rather than having to cancel, we've decided we're going to book a different venue. Now we put a post out the other day, just double checking that everyone's okay with that. Even if we weren't going to Warhammer World, do people still want to meet up? Everyone said yes. So the new plan, I am going to get in contact with the Dice Cup, which is a gaming cafe in Nottingham, which is really cool. There's like loads of tables, so there should be plenty of space for us to play different games. It means that we're not limited to GW stuff as well, so if people want to play other stuff, or if they want to play card games or whatever, there's plenty of space to do that. They sell like food and drinks and stuff, so I guess the plan is go there, play some games and stuff, and then go out for a meal later on sort of afternoony time, like early evening. So I'm going to get in contact with the Dice Cup and try and see if we can get booked in there. I'm going to book space for. I'm going to see what I can get. I'll probably be able to get maybe 3 or 4 tables, looking at the size of it. And then if we've got more people than that want, because that's like 8 people to play. If we've got more people than that want to play, then we'll just switch it and take it in turns. But it should be cool. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. So if anyone that's either not on the Discord or hadn't seen that on the Discord, that's what we're planning on doing. Meeting up 4th of December. It is a Sunday, which we put out a thing saying what day can people get, what is best for people, and that's what they said. So we're doing 4th of December. I will put a post up on the socials page once I get it confirmed that we can go there and do that. So yeah, best bet is just to stay tuned on the Discord and see what's what. Speaking of Discord though, we are going to move over to Lurky Approved and see what everyone has been up to. I'd be happy to bring my Sis and Gar armies for people interested in playing Star Wars Legion, even if they don't have minis. That's really, really nice, actually. Thank you very much, Lau Lau. Right. So here we are over on the Discord. This is Lucky Approved. This is the part of the show that we go through and look through everyone's work that they've been working on, that they've been doing, this is what everyone's been up to. So, thanks Bram for opening up the channel earlier on today. First off, we've got Lau Lau, Speak of the Devil. This is my early workings on my Kashyyyk 6x3 table. Mainly used Geek Gaming Scenics products for the base ready. I ended up removing my river and making little dams on it as I realised the river was in the way. It's not finished yet, still need my buildings, huge Wookiee trees and huts, but it's slowly coming together. TC Gentry, so what we're doing at the moment, we are just looking through everyone's submitted work that they have been they've been doing during Lucky Approved. We have just finished building a Dwarf Spider Droid for Star Wars Legion. It is Star Wars month for me this month, so that's what we're up to. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is nice to see you in the chat. Also, the Hobby Corner, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. This table is looking pretty darn cool. I've seen the post of this, the plans, the post as it's been going along. This is looking really, really cool. I like the feel of this table. I like that it's got that little bit of verticality with the raised end on one end. I'm looking forward to seeing this with all the big trees and stuff in place as well. It's going to be really, really cool. Nice use of different base readies as well, like mixing between different ground coverings. Nice use of the aquatic plants as well. If you want to, a quick tip, if you want to tie these in a little bit better with the terrain and the surroundings and stuff, is to, obviously not while they're on the board, but would be to give them a spray, like spray paint them. So what I did when I did my Drowned Earth board was to spray paint everything before I put it on. Alternatively, if you're happy with the colours, try giving it a matte varnish before you put it on. Probably through a rattle can, easiest. I recommend the Colour Forge stuff, just because it then takes that plasticky shine off it a bit and helps it tie in a little bit better with the rest of the terrain. But other than that, it's looking absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing this table come together. It's been really cool seeing the progress on that. And it's going to be really cool just to see a Kashyyyk board. It's not one that I see very often. I see a lot of Geonosis, a lot of Tatooine, but not a lot of Kashyyyk. So looking forward to that. Awesome work so far, dude. Well done. Next up, we've got the most hated man on Twitter, Office Painter, who's actually, do you know what? He's actually, for a Southerner, he's actually a really nice guy. I spent most of my weekend at Golden Demon hanging out with Office. Many coffees were drunk, many ciders were drunk. What a nice guy. And he's decided to post his... They're not fails. These are not Golden Demon fails. These are absolutely fantastic. I really like these, especially this Lord of the Rings one, which we've seen the works in progress of this being built as it's come along on the Discord. But seeing it in the display cabinet at Golden Demon was absolutely fantastic. And I think it looks absolutely brilliant, dude. Like, really nice job on this. Really nice use of different materials and different techniques. I think the Lord of the Rings one is probably my favourite, but I do also like this one. I love the contrast between the sort of dead, like chaosy side for the Horus Heresy, Thousand Suns. This is really, really cool. I really like this. Again, nice use of different bits of terrain and bits of scenics. This is really, really cool. I saw a couple of things that were like this sort of idea of looking through things at a reflection or a different version of themselves or something. It's like a nice effect. And the drop pod as well. I love all the freehand on this. This was fantastic. So yeah, awesome work on that one, dude. On all three of those, and like I say, they are not fails. They just weren't winners. Neither was mine. Neither was my entry, and I'm not counting it as a fail. It was just something fun to do. And here's Elston with all the stuff. Behold my stuff. So here we've got. Let me click on it. So these are. I want to say Iron Hands. I want to say these are Iron Hands. I think. I'm going to get shouted at if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty certain that they're Iron Hands. And obviously, because it's Elston, there's a ridiculous amount of them. I like how he's just casually got his Night Lords in the background as well. Iron Warriors. Alright, okay, Iron Warriors. I was close. It was Iron at least. Yeah, I like how he's just casually got like his bazillion Night Lords in the background there. Awesome looking tank. I really like the weathering on this. All this like chipping and stuff around the hazard stripes. These are really, really nice. Look at this guy. I like that shading on the head for like the shaved head where the hair would be growing back. Aye, t'other iron folks. Yeah, t'other ones. See all those hand symbols on them? Have they? Where? I can't see any hand symbols. I can see arrows. I can't see any hands though. I can't see a hand on that one. There's a skull on that one, but no hand. Any old iron. Oh, I like this. I like that one. I really like this like metal. It's like proper like dirty, like rough metal. I really like that. That's awesome. Awesome work as always for Elston. That probably took him a couple of days to do. Is some stuff I sold. Oh, this is the stuff that you talked about you were talking about on the podcast. Anyone that doesn't know, by the way, go and check out. I think we're about to see a different hand signal. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, go and check out the podcast that me and Elston do. last episode came out on was it last Monday? I actually can't remember, but it came out anyway, and there'll be a new episode out at some point. These orcs are nice though. Still need to get myself a cabbage dragon. Aaron Butler, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. And a bit more. Oh, there's the Night Lords. There they are. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Next up, we've got Bram. From what I can tell, in the gap between you posting the last set of Alpha Legion and these folks, my heresy progress is taking a picture of my to-do pile. Well, I mean, at least you've got some Horus Heresy stuff. That's the main thing. That's what counts, is that you earn stuff. I am looking forward to seeing you do some more of your Raven Guard though, Bram. I really do like your Raven Guard colour scheme. Next up we've got Mr. Phil Eddie Arts. Apothecary Fish from the Astral Tridents. This guy looks awesome. I do like your the colour scheme that you've got for the Astral Tridents. I love like all the basing and stuff. I love just that teal. This is awesome. I like all the little details of the blood and stuff on this. There's little that detail on the shoulder pad of the like chapter colours and symbols. Really, really nice. Very crisp. Very, very nice. Finally, Chapter Master Troy Tempest of the Astral Tridents is done. Head swap and rework of the armour and cloth. Not entirely happy, but the army needs to progress. Do you know what? I'd be happy with that. It looks sick. It works for me, man. It looks awesome, dude. I really like this. Again, that teal. Oof, gorgeous. Look at this. Absolutely love it, dude. Smashing work as always. Awesome work, bud. Next up, we've got Void Captain Bazooka, Work in Progress, Black Shield, Reaver Lord. Based the helmet on Forge Worlds. Made the shoulder pad like the Raven Guard, turned the other one from Mark 7 to Mark 6 by removing the trim, then added spikes. Plus added extra detail to the power pack from the vehicle accessory frame and a Goliath Ganger arm cable. Look at this. Boy Captain Bazooka, for anyone that is new, or that just doesn't know, Void Captain Bazooka is like puts so much effort and time into the details of his like kit bashes and conversions and scrap builds. It is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Awesome work, bud. Absolutely awesome work. Love it. Next up, we've got Mr. Kev. Nearly finished. Just some details and the base to do. That's looking cool. I like that blue. Contrasts really nicely with the orange hair. With the ginger hair, I guess. But it contrasts really nicely. That looks absolutely fantastic. Love that. And of course, baby blue Heresy World Eater colours. That's really nice. Again, really nice blue on that. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, dude. Looking forward to seeing all those finished. If you don't know Kev, go and check him out. He live streams on Fridays at 8:30. Go and check him out over on the Hobby Corner. Next up, we've got Hobby with Han. Here's my final duel between Lucius and Saul on Isfan 3. Currently sitting pride of place on my Warhammer shelf. So proud of how this turned out, how I pushed myself to make one of my favourite scenes. Looking forward to pushing myself even further for next Golden Demon. This was this was awesome to see in person. 9 PM, sorry, 9 PM Hobby Corner streams. I thought it was 8:30 still. 9 PM. This was absolutely fantastic. I love all the little details that you put into this, like the little, like the bit of glass on the floor that you used to like give himself a fresh cut. I love the marble that you did on the floor as well. It's absolutely spot on. I really liked seeing this in person. And you know what? Kudos as well for going and entering Golden Demon like a few months after you've started the hobby. That is an absolutely fantastic achievement, and one that I think needs recognition. So yeah, like massive congrats on coming along and doing this. So yeah, awesome work on that. Here is, this was my entry for Golden Demon, which I did post photos of across various socials and stuff, but as we're showing off what we've been working on, this is pretty much what I've been doing for the last few weeks. And I didn't really have much time to do anything else other than this, so I wanted to show it off. I had so much fun working on this. Like I said earlier, I have filmed the painting process for this. I will be putting that together at some point in the next week or so. So I'll go through what I did painting wise and how that was, like how it compared to painting normal stuff. Bateman007, thanks so much for tuning in, bud. Good night, God bless. And we'll catch you next time, dude. Thanks very much for tuning in. But yeah, even though it didn't place anywhere, even though I didn't win anything, I didn't get a pin or anything like that, I had an absolute blast painting this, and it got some really nice feedback at Golden Demon, from people looking at it, from people like when they asked me what I'd entered and I said what I'd entered, people saying, "Oh yeah, I saw that, it looked really good." So basically, I'm just happy that I painted something that looked really cool, and it was displayed at Warhammer World for a few days. So there's definitely places where I could have improved, where I could have done things better. Been fun digging your droids. Thanks very much, Campaign Terrain. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's definitely things that I could have improved on. And like I say, when I do the video where I get some feedback from a Golden Demon winner, we'll see what they would recommend or what they would say, and we'll hopefully take that into consideration for next time. But yeah, that was my entry. It's now sat pride of place in my shelf. Next up, we've got Katie working on Imperium Magazine issue 9 and 10, which I'm assuming was the Warrior sets, judging by the Scarabs and the Warriors. These are looking really cool. I love that green glow on the Scarab's eyes. That's really popping. That looks fantastic. Yep, love these. Awesome work on those, Katie. There's the other Warriors. Nice. Classic colour scheme. Do you know what? Like, even though I've painted mine in the sort of bronzy colour, it's nice seeing people. Obviously, the classic colour scheme went a little bit. It's obviously not as popular now. but it's nice to see it every now and then, especially when it's done this nicely as well. So yeah, awesome work. There be them Necrons. There they are. Awesome work. Next up, we've got Mr. Fish. Finished up my KMB, Death Dread, and Waha plus Mini War Boss conversions since the last Loki approved. Look at this. I like this big shotgun. I love the conversion with the feet as well, the legs. That's really, really cool. All the camo as well. All the various different camo colours. OSL looks awesome from this down onto here on the side. Yeah, this is looking spot on, dude. I like that he's got a Necron on his base as well. A little scarab. Just a little scarab boy. Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. Overlord. He looks terrified. Absolutely fantastic work. Oh, look at this guy. He looks fantastic. I love this guy. Again, love the purple camo armor. I love the green on the skin on this as well. Some really nice turns in there. This is absolutely fantastic. I love this one. Absolutely super. Look at this. Fantastic work, bud. Absolutely awesome. Look at the detail on the base, all the different tufts and bits of scenics. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely, lovely work. Always like seeing the progress. Next up, we've got Caesar. My first submission for Frocktober. You can thank Boffnet for that one, by the way. On the Frocktober. I thought we were doing Nectumber. Or Octumber. I thought we were doing Necrons, but apparently we're doing Frocktober. Which is, do you know what? I can't even be mad. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic pun. Well done, Boffnet, on that. But this cape is looking fantastic. The shading and the highlights are spot on this. Got some lovely, lovely contrast from like the bright, almost white highlights all the way down to the sort of browny shadows on there. That's looking awesome. It's always nice. I do love painting a good cape. Like, I like painting a lot of things, but there's just something really satisfying about painting a nice flowy cape and just getting to do all those blends and stuff. That's really, really cool. Awesome work on that, dude. This guy won first place in his category at a local painting competition. I love this. I love that the two heads are looking at each other like they're confused, like they can't decide what's happening. This is awesome. Really nicely painted. That skin's fantastic. Yeah, that skin's spot on. The gobbo with toy wooden swords was my favourite part. I didn't realise there were toy wooden swords. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's really nice as well having the little goblin on the base just to give the giant like a sense of scale. This guy won second in his category. I like this guy. I like that he's like chained down with the vines as well. Like he's tied down. And he's got the moss growing out of his back and stuff. This is really cool. I really like that. It's a really nice use of like basing material and scenery and stuff to tie it in with the miniature. Look at the shading on this. Like the highlights and shading. That's fantastic. Awesome work on this dude. Look at that on his back as well. Yeah, this is fantastic. Love this. Next up, we've got Pretzel. Some of the work I've been up to the last couple of months. So we've been working on Blood Bowl teams by the looks of it. So this is the... they're not human team, are they? What are they called? Is it Empire team? Look at that purple and white. Going for the classic box colours for this team. They look absolutely fantastic. Yeah, these look awesome. Oh, I'm doing a nice fiery sword. That looks fantastic. Is that on the... Is that a librarian? I think that's on the librarian. That looks awesome. Some fantastic work on these. These Blood Bowl players look spot on, dude. Yeah, awesome work, buddy. Absolutely awesome work. Vines with wire, ornament, hangers, and mossy paste. Yes! Awesome work. Next up, we've got a Concerned Hobbit, or Michelle. Got my other Witch King of Angmar finished. Look at this. That looks awesome. Do you know what I particularly like is how... I mean, the entire thing looks fantastic. But I think my favourite thing about this is the fact that you have used base ready on the base, but then you've also like just put a little bit on the hooves so that it actually looks like those hooves have just been running in this dirt. Like they're not just clean because they're stood up. That's a really small detail, but it really helps to make it look like it's actually in that environment, if that makes sense. And I really, really appreciate little things like that. The shading on the black is spot on as well. Absolutely awesome. Amazing work. Oh, look at that red in the eye as well. That pops so much. That's awesome. I absolutely love this. Do you know what? I think this is the first time that I've seen this side of that model. Because obviously everyone always takes the photo from the other side, because that's the side that, you know, is the nicer side of the model. It's where the action is. So this is the first time I've seen this side of the model. And I own this model. I've just not done anything with it yet. I've not took it out of its packet yet. So thanks for showing me that. But now this does look fantastic. Absolutely awesome work. I'm really looking forward to getting mine done. Maybe I should do mine soon. I did want to do some Lord of the Rings stuff. That's some other stuff I've got. I was listing all my projects off earlier. I forgot all my Lord of the Rings stuff. But yeah, awesome work on that. Next we've got Cat Cave Hobbies. Got the Halfling / Hobbit diorama for the Hobbit above me to a point. For the Hobbit above... Oh, for the Hobbit above me. Right, okay, I get it. Where I'm happy to call it finished. Only wish I'd used a bit less foliage on the tree, but otherwise I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially since the only remotely similar thing I've made was a boggy, mucky display for my Tanith. I think that tree looks absolutely fantastic, especially because it's supposed to be... This is like supposed to be a Hobbit hole. It's like, you know, I'm assuming in the Shire. So it's all lush and like really thick growths. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be really cool in the really cool? Like really what's the word I'm trying to think of? I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. But you know what I mean? It's supposed to be all like nature and stuff in the Shire. So that tree makes perfect sense to me that it would be as sort of as full and healthy as that. I think it looks fantastic. It's nice as well because it adds that height to the display that wouldn't be there otherwise. Again, it adds that sense of scale, and like I said, just a little bit of a height variation because you've got like the little bit of water, like the little pond down in the front there, and then you've got the ground level. Then you've got the hill, the hobbit hole is built into. And then you've got the tree, which is the tall aspect. Lush, yeah, that might be the word I'm thinking of, lush. Oh, it lights up. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. This is a really, really cool display piece. I'd be absolutely thrilled with that. That is amazing. I love to see this. It's all lit up inside. That's awesome. Are there little chickens in the grass? Are they? I can't see any. I can't see any, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. But yeah, that is amazing. Awesome work on that. Absolutely awesome work. Love it. Next up, we've got Raven's Rook. Glad to see you back streaming, pal. Been working on Murak and Spartan for Sons of Horus. This Spartan's looking absolutely spot on, dude. Really, really nice, crisp, clean colours on this. You've got that sort of tealy colour for the Sons of Horus, absolutely nailed down. This looks spot on. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's looking spot on, dude. Nice to see the Horus Heresy stuff continuing. And the Mummock. Look at this. I did actually tune in onto this, to the stream briefly on Monday while I was getting ready for my D&D game. And saw this being worked on. I didn't jump in the chat because I was busy sorting D&D books and stuff, but I did see this being painted and watched for a few minutes while I'd got some time. As I said earlier, guys, if you want something to watch on a Monday evening, go and check out Raven's Rook Miniatures. Super nice guy, really down to earth, just loves to do some hobby. So yeah, go and check him out. But yeah, this is looking awesome, dude. I love all the little details. Like the eye. The eye looks amazing. Like, really pops. Yeah, this is looking cool, dude. Awesome. So, I mean, it's a fantastic model. Absolutely love it. Nice one, dude. Awesome work. Next up, oh my god. Look at this. I finished at War Machine, not the most fun one to paint, so I'm going to shift my focus onto other projects rather than Marvel Crisis Protocol for a bit. Look at this. I mean, you say it wasn't fun to paint, but look at that blue, like, smoke stream from his feet jets. And the blue glow on the eyes and the chest piece. I can understand why you would say that was not the most fun to paint. But at the same time, it looks absolutely awesome. Like, I'm absolutely amazing. I love it. Absolutely fantastic work. I mean, I always like seeing your Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, so absolutely fantastic. Love it. Next up, we've got Al Ritchie working on painting a building for the first time. Look at this. Ooh, that's nice terrain. Where's that from? I like that's kind of got like a cell shaded kind of look to it with the recess shading in there. This is really, really cool. Where's this building from? Is it 3D printed? Is it plastic kit? I can't see any like lines or anything, so I don't think it's 3D printed. Andy Allen, welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Hope you're well. Thank you, Pickle. No problem at all, dude. Like, seriously, I love your Marvel stuff. You know I do. Every time I see it pop up, I'm just like, here we go. Let's do it. Come on. Every time I see your Marvel stuff, it just makes me want to paint more of my Marvel stuff. I was told it was from Bolt Action, but I got it from Murfield. I know that it does sell a Bolt Action stuff. That's a really nice. It's a really nice kit. It's a really nice kit, and the painting on it is looking absolutely spot on, dude. Luke Pigeon, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining us this evening. Hope you are well. But yeah, that looks fantastic, dude. Awesome work on that. Looking forward to seeing that one finished. I like the different colours on the stones on that as well. Really, really cool. Next up, we've got Boffnet. Can't remember if I shared these, so stuff it. Here they are again. A couple of new squads and some command for my guard army. Love the classic basing as always. Look at this guy. Look at the skin on this guy. Awesome work on that, dude. Now when you say like new squads, they're not like new sculpts, are they? Because it's guard. Look at these guys with the different coloured hair. As if they'd be allowed it guard with different coloured hair like that. Actually, I think it's not accurate for the canon. That was my actually impression. These look fantastic. I do like adding in different hair colours every now and then. These look fantastic though. Here we go. Got some HQ guys, some leader guys. I thought this guy had got like a, you know, like a sleep mask, like an eye mask. And he's just like, yep, sod it. I'll just point my gun this way. New expansion sprue. Ooh. Then took them and the glowy tank to Warhammer World. Look at this. Oh yeah, you got the games in at Warhammer World, didn't you? I'm gutted I couldn't get over that week, but I'd got Alfie because I was missing a week with him for Golden Demon. I didn't want to abandon him for another day. But I hope you had fun still. It looks like you did. I've not played 40k at Warhammer World in a long time. And I've put together an army for a crusade starting this weekend. Look at this. Awesome work. Love the family shots. We need more of those. We need more family photos. Yeah, we need more family photos on the server of like armies and teams and warbands. Maybe we'll start a new channel for them. But yeah, awesome work, Buffnet. Next up, we've got Not 47. Finally started work on this lads rider. Oh, on this lads rider. Right, okay, I get it. Whilst watching the stream, look at this. So clean. That green skin's awesome. Where's the? Look at that. Beautiful. This is looking. This looks fantastic. Yeah, that skin is absolutely spot on. As are the stripes on the iconography on his back, and the checkers on his shoulder as well. I mean, to be fair, everything that's painted looks spot on. But I don't expect anything less. Oh, look at it! I love it. That rust is awesome on there. I like the freehand detail on it as well. I think I said this last time, but I really like the pinky purple teeth. Very, very different, but they really stand out and pop well. Awesome work. Next up, we've got Wolf Brother Mythos. Just decals and headlights left to finish. My second Chimera. Look at this. Look at this rust. Oh, that's lovely. Absolutely fantastic work. Look at this. We love it. I love that muzzle flare, muzzle burn on the gun as well. On both of them, actually. Oh, absolutely lovely work. A bit ambitious, but here are my plans, projects for October. So we've got one of the flyers, we've got some burner boys, no, not burner boys, sorry, stone boys, some Dungeon Saga stuff, a buggy, and the Gnash Tooth, war boss on Gnash Tooth for Age of Sigmar. Awesome work, dude. I mean, you say it's ambitious, I believe you can do it, man. And as we all know, I am not very often wrong. So, I think you should just crack on. There was a next up we've got Mr. Bram. There was a gap in the range, so Melisandre got primed, combining. I think that's meant to be combining. I don't think he's combing. Combining September with Frocktober. This is going to be awesome. This is a really nice model. Is this like a one-off model, or is this from the Song of Ice and Fire stuff? Either way, it's a really nice model, and I'm looking forward to seeing this come together. I need to pick something out for my Frocktober. I didn't actually end up getting to paint. I mean, I guess technically I painted my Vulcan, and he's got lots of fire on him, so that could be my September piece. But I need to pick a project out for Frocktober. I've not got anything that comes to mind particularly. That has brought us to the end of Loki Approved. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody, for submitting your work, for showing it off, your works in progress, your new stuff. It's always nice. It's always nice looking through and seeing what everyone's been up to. We do love it. We do love it. Right, what time are we on? We're on 20 to 10. So I've got a spider droid built. I'm wondering if I can get a couple of stat riders done. I probably could. Do you know what? No, I'm not gonna, because I'll be rushing it if I do. And I don't really want to rush through them. So maybe that can be the next live stream. I'll build some stat riders. I'm gonna try and get through the Dark Sword sculptors. Then did the plastics for Simon. Oh, it's from the Dark Sword range from the books. Oh, before Simon. Right. Okay, I get it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some Star Wars stuff built this week. It's kind of the plan. As I said, I've got a stack of stuff here. I've got a stack of stuff over there. I'm gonna try and get everything built in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, that's my plan. Even if I just sit down in an evening while I'm watching TV and I just build a few droids. If I can just do that and get a few bits built every day. It looks like I've got a lot of stuff, and I have. A lot of it is like stuff like this. Like that entire box was just one model. So it's like I've got another one of these to build. It's not too bad. I've got 4 stat riders in total to build. Probably not that bad. I think the biggest like bits that are going to slow me down are all the B1s that I need to build, and the droider cars. I think everything else, like I said, that was easy enough to build. I think the stat riders will be easy enough, and there's not many of them. The tank, I don't think the tank's going to be super hard to build. Judging by how easy that was, I think the tank will be nice and easy, because it's a fairly big kit. It's lots of big flat panels. And then like I've got a lot of sort of single miniatures or characters or whatever. So yeah, it should be it should be fairly easy. I want to get all the droids done this month at the very least. If I can get on to doing the clones as well, then fantastic. The clones will slow me down a bit with the painting, I think, because they're going to take a little bit more work to paint than the droids will. But we'll see how we get on. Droids, I had PTSD from cleaning up the mold lines from the stormtroopers in the other core box. No, I'm doing, so I'm mainly focusing on droids. I want to do my big separatist army. So you see the cabinet behind me. So the plan is those two top shelves are basically going to be Star Wars Legion. Probably just Star Wars Legion droids. I might end up putting them in the other cabinet, although I had kind of dedicated that cabinet just for Necrons. I think at some point I'm going to have to get a third cabinet and just have 3 cabinets for stuff, because I got those and I'm like, yeah, I've got loads of space, and then I've put everything in and I'm like, I've got space for now. But when I actually do all these projects that I've been sitting on because they didn't have space, I'm not going to have any space. So, I guess we'll see. I also worked out there are 5,000 points of Necrons in that cabinet. I'm pretty certain that I have probably got another 10 to 15,000 points worth of Necrons that aren't painted. Some of them are built, a lot of them aren't. I don't know what I'm ever going to need that many Necrons for. Well, there's space. It'd be rude not to. So far, the top shelf is, that's my Loki approved framed metallic stencil that I got for my birthday from the original Kesbian. I've also got Vulcan in there for now that I entered for Golden Demon. So that's the top shelf. They're not staying there. The picture's going to get hung up in the middle, I think, somewhere. And Vulcan, I don't know what I'm going to do with my Vulcan, to be honest. It is nice to have him in there, but at the same time, I kind of need that space for my armies. So I don't know. I don't know where Vulcan's going to go. Maybe I will make him a special display thing all for himself. So yeah, top 2 shelves, hopefully, will fit most of my Star Wars Legion stuff in, or at least my droids, I'm hoping. I've got nearly 100 B1s. I think I worked out, I think I got 98 B1 battle droids, which is a lot. It's a lot of B1 battle droids. I think that's like 11, almost 11 full squads. I think the most you could, the most you can take is 6, I think. Vulcan gets his own space. I think so. I mean, I feel it only right. My issue is these cabinets, the reason I got these display cabinets was so that I'd got more room for my big army projects. Like, I've got this shelf on the back here. That one has like my Underworld stuff, it has my Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, it has my Blood Bowl stuff, and then it's just got loads of random one-off miniatures that are all things that I've painted and want to have on display. I don't just want to put Vulcan over there though. I want him, like, you know, I put a lot of time into that model. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Star Wars are a little smaller, so you should be able to cram a fair amount in. Hopefully, they should be able to. You can see for scale on that second shelf, there's 4 droids there. Oh, I've got 4 droids there. That means I've got 102 B1 battle droids. I've got 102 B1 battle droids. But yeah, that's the sum total of what I've painted for Star Wars Legion so far. Is the 4 droids that I used when I was testing out different paints, for how I was going to paint my B1s, and then that's my Obi-Wan Kenobi that I painted because, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I think I've got like another 4 Obi-Wan Kenobis. I'm going to convert and do some cool stuff with them. Got to round it up to 200 now. I don't need... did you also go a bit ham on May the 4th bundles? Actually, no. I... Basically, what happened was I went on... I've been buying these for like over a year. It was like the end of August last year. I was on holiday. I went into a hobby shop, Grim Dice, which is linked down below. We've got an affiliate with them now. But I went into Grim Dice Tabletop Gaming in Grimsby. And while I was there, I was like, oh, they've got loads of Star Wars Legion stuff. I like Star Wars. I fancy having a go at Star Wars Legion. And I just picked up a random, just a box of B1 droids. Not a core box, just a box of droids, just by themselves. And I thought, I'll have a go at these. I'll see what they're like. And I'll slowly build an army. I then bought Darth Maul as well. I then bought the core box. And from that point on, things get a little bit blurry. I basically started just buying and acquiring Star Wars Legion stuff. So some of it I bought brand new. Not much, to be honest. So for example, I bought like some B1 expansions, which are like the unit upgrades. They've got 4 droids in a pack, and they're like extra different weapon types and things. I bought a couple of packs of those and a couple of the Supreme Commander droid tactical droids from UK Games Expo. I picked up a ton of stuff secondhand from Murfield Miniatures. Which most of that is already built. Some of it's not, but most of it is. Which really bulked out. Because that's just all my droids. I've got like all the clones that go with those sets as well. And then a lot of it as well. So the 2 Dwarf Spider droids, the 2 sets of Stat Riders, and the AAT tank. Were all sent to me by Chaos Cards to help with the big video that I have been planning for. Like I say, coming up on a year now. I've been planning on doing a big Star Wars video, but it's happening. It is finally happening. I have started building now. You've seen on stream, so. It is happening this month. Everything, all the droids are going to be built and painted this month, and then we'll maybe look at clones. I told Elston that I'd have all my droids done by the time we got to 10,000 subs, because that is the main faction that I wanted to get done. And I promised that they would be done before I hit 10k, and we are, 800 and something away from 10k. So I need to get a move on. So that's this month. It's droid time. I want to try and get it done as quick as I can, because I need to get my Skaven done as well for the end of November. As I said earlier, I've got a Skaven army that I need to get put together and done. And anyone that plays Skaven or has seen Skaven or is just vaguely aware, you need quite a lot of tiny little rat boys to make up an 800 point army. So I've got a lot of them to do as well. Anyway, that's enough about me stressing about droids. That is going to do it for the stream. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll go to the outro screen. Look at this. Like I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much for tuning in to the stream this evening. It has been awesome being back, being live again. I will try and keep the streams a little bit more regular than they have been over the last month or so. I know it's been very hit and miss. Like I said, I've had work issues, just been tired, I've been stressed, I've been trying to get Golden Demon stuff done, and I've been working into the evening, I've been trying to get my own stuff done. It's been a whole thing. I will try and keep them fairly regular again. It might end up being like every couple of weeks, because it is easier for me to stream when I've not got Alfie. So we'll see. But I'll try and make sure that they are as regular as I can manage. But I really appreciate you guys all coming in, tuning in, checking out the stream this evening, hanging out, showing off your stuff for Loki Approved. It is awesome. I do love it. I do love chatting with you guys. If you want to help support the channel, if you like what we do, there's a number of ways you can do that. You can check out the Patreon, linked down below and in the chat. If you join that, you get access to behind the scenes limited content that is just for Patreons. You get access to the VIP room over on Discord, where you can reach me pretty much any time of the day if you need help with any hobby advice. If you join at the £5 tier, you get sent out a set of stickers, which are here, the holographic cool stickers. And then there's extra cool things as well for the top tiers, such as getting to pick the topic for a video for the channel. You get to decide what I'm going to make in a video. As well as getting miniatures sent out to you that I've painted on a video or a stream, which you'll get to pick from a list of stuff that's there. Other ways to support us is checking out the affiliate links in the description. If you're picking up any hobby supplies or new projects, we get a kickback. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra, so it's a fantastic way to support us. But as I always say, guys, the best way to support the channel is by checking out the videos, checking out the live streams, showing your support, join us over on Discord. That's the best way. Make sure you check out the podcast as well. Again, linked in the chat, that me and Elston do. New episodes out every other Monday, where we talk about various hobby stuff and generally just have a bit of a mess about. And that's going to do it. Thank you very much for tuning in. It has been a privilege and a pleasure. Stay safe and enjoy your hobby. And I will see you on the next stream and in the next video. Oh, go and check out the video that I posted just before the stream, or a little bit before the stream, over on the main channel. Go and check that out. But yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.